A love lost, a life found. In the charming town of Willow Creek, the cherry blossom trees bloomed every spring. They painted the streets in soft pink and white, making the town look magical. Emily Parker was a young woman who loved stories. She worked at the Cozy Nook, a small bookstore that smelled of fresh paper and coffee. People came from all over to buy books and chat. Emily loved her job. She enjoyed helping customers find books and talking about her favorite stories. One day, while she was organizing the shelves, she noticed a tall man walk in. He looked around with curious blue eyes and messy dark hair. His name was Ethan Collins. Ethan was an artist. He painted beautiful pictures of Willow Creek. Emily loved art, so she was excited to meet him. She walked up to him and said,
"Hello, welcome to the Cozy Nook. Can I help you find something?"
Ethan smiled and replied,
Yes, I'm looking for a book about painting. I want to learn more about techniques.
Emily felt happy to help. They started talking about art, and soon they were laughing together.
Do you paint?
Ethan asked.
I wish I could. I love writing stories.
Emily answered. She felt a connection with Ethan. They talked about their dreams, and the hours flew by. Before they knew it, the sun was setting, and the bookstore was closing.
I really enjoyed talking to you. Can I come back tomorrow?
Ethan said. Emily smiled brightly.
Of course, I'd love that.
As Ethan left the store, Emily felt something special in her heart. She hoped to see him again soon. Ethan came back the next day, and they talked for hours again. They shared their favorite artists and books. Emily learned that Ethan loved to paint the cherry blossoms in the park.
I like to sit under the trees and paint.
Ethan said,
It's peaceful there.
That sounds wonderful. I love writing stories there too.
Emily replied. She felt excited about their growing friendship. As the weeks went by, Emily and Ethan spent more time together. They went to parks, art galleries, and coffee shops. They enjoyed each other's company and learned more about each other. One day, Emily suggested,
Let's have a picnic in the park.
Great idea. I'll bring my paints and you can bring your notebook.
Ethan said. On the day of the picnic, they sat under a big cherry blossom tree. Ethan painted while Emily wrote stories about their adventures. They laughed and shared their dreams.
I want to have my own art show one day.
Ethan said, looking at his painting. Emily smiled.
I want to publish my stories. I believe we can make our dreams come true.
As the sun set, they packed their things and walked home. They held hands and felt happy. Emily knew she had found a special friend in Ethan. As summer came, Emily noticed changes in Ethan. He was becoming more popular as an artist. He started getting invitations to art shows and exhibitions. Emily felt proud of him, but she also felt lonely.
Ethan, can we have dinner tonight?
Emily asked one evening.
I'm sorry, Emily. I have a meeting about my art show.
He replied, looking tired. Emily nodded, trying to understand.
That's okay. Maybe another time?
As the weeks passed, Ethan was busy all the time. They rarely saw each other, and their phone calls became shorter. Emily missed their long talks and laughter. One evening, Emily prepared a special dinner. She made Ethan's favorite pasta and decorated her apartment with candles. She was excited to see him. When Ethan arrived, he looked stressed.
I'm sorry, Emily. I can't stay long. I have to finish my painting for the show.
He said, looking at his watch. Emily felt disappointed.
But I made dinner for us.
She said softly.
I know, and I appreciate it, but I have to go.
Ethan replied. He kissed her cheek and left quickly. Emily felt her heart sink. She wanted to support him, but she also wanted to feel loved. Days turned into weeks, and Emily felt more alone. She missed Ethan's presence and the love they shared. One day, she decided to surprise him. She planned an art show at the Cozy Nook to celebrate his success. Emily worked hard to organize everything. She invited friends and decorated the store with Ethan's paintings. She was excited and hoped Ethan would love it. On the day of the show, the bookstore was filled with laughter and joy. Emily was happy to see people enjoying Ethan's art. But when Ethan arrived, he seemed distant.
Ethan, I'm so glad you're here.
Emily exclaimed, her heart full of hope.
Thanks, Emily. This is nice.
Ethan replied, but he looked worried.
Are you okay? You seem stressed.
Emily asked, concerned.
I have a lot on my mind. My show is coming up soon.
He said, running a hand through his hair. Emily felt her heart sink.
I wanted to celebrate you. We used to enjoy these moments together.
She said, trying to hide her sadness. Ethan sighed.
I know, but I can't do this right now. I need to focus on my art.
Emily felt tears in her eyes.
Do you want to take a break?
She asked, feeling scared.
Maybe that's for the best.
Ethan said softly. Emily felt like the world was crashing down. She wanted to hold on to their love, but it was slipping away. They parted that night, leaving her feeling empty. In the days after their breakup, Emily felt lost. Her heart was heavy, and she didn't want to do anything. She stayed in her apartment, reading sad books and writing in her journal. One evening, she sat on her couch, looking at Ethan's paintings.
Why did it have to end?
She thought. But slowly, she started writing again. She poured her feelings into her journal, writing about love, loss, and hope. Writing became her way of healing. One day, Emily decided to go for a walk. She walked through the park, where the cherry blossom trees swayed gently in the breeze. She sat on a bench and watched people walk by. As she sat there, she noticed a flyer for a writer's workshop at the library.
Maybe I should go?
She thought. That evening, Emily went to the library. She felt nervous but excited. When she arrived, she saw people gathered in a cozy room.
Welcome. I'm Maya, your instructor.
A cheerful woman said. Maya was lively and encouraging.
Tonight, we will explore how to write from the heart.
Emily felt inspired. She listened and shared her story. The group was supportive, and Emily realized she was not alone in her feelings. After the workshop, Emily continued to write and meet new friends. They shared their stories and supported each other. Emily felt stronger every day. With her new friends, Emily discovered different styles of writing. She tried poetry and short stories. Writing helped her express her feelings. One day, Maya invited Emily to share her work at a local cafe. Emily felt nervous but excited.
I can do this.
She thought. At the cafe, Emily read her story about love and heartbreak. As she spoke, she saw smiles and nods from the audience. When she finished, the crowd clapped loudly.
Great job, Emily. Your story touched my heart.
A woman said. Emily felt proud.
Thank you. I learned to write from my feelings.
With each event, Emily gained confidence. She learned that writing could be a source of strength. She could turn her pain into art. As time passed, Emily learned valuable lessons about love and herself. She realized that true love should make you happy and help you grow. She also learned to love herself. One evening, while writing, Emily thought about her time with Ethan.
I loved him, but I lost myself.
She reflected. She decided to focus on her dreams. She started a blog to share her writing journey. Each post was a step toward healing and finding her voice. Emily wrote about her experiences with love and loss. Her words resonated with others who felt the same way. People began to follow her blog, and she felt a sense of connection. With each story, Emily felt lighter. She discovered the importance of self-care. She started painting again, letting her creativity flow. One chilly winter evening, Emily received an email that changed her life. A publisher wanted to publish her stories. Her heart raced with excitement.
Is this real?
She thought. She couldn't believe it. All her hard work had paid off. That night, she celebrated with her friends at the cozy nook. They laughed and shared their dreams. Emily felt a sense of accomplishment and happiness. With the support of her friends, Emily prepared for her book launch. She was nervous but excited. At the launch, she stood in front of the crowd, holding her book. Thank you all for being here. This book is about love, healing, and finding your voice, she said, her heart full. People applauded, and Emily felt proud. She had come a long way from heartbreak to hope. Months later, as spring returned, Emily was at the cozy nook. She was busy setting up for a book signing when she heard a familiar voice.
Emily, is that you?
It was Ethan. Her heart skipped a beat.
Ethan, it's been a while.
She replied, surprised. They talked about their lives and experiences since their breakup.
I saw your book launch online. Congratulations.
Ethan said, his eyes shining with pride.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it.
Emily said, feeling a mix of emotions. As they talked, they realized how much they had both grown. Ethan spoke about his art and the success he had found.
I finally had my first show, and it went well.
He said.
I'm so happy for you.
Emily replied, feeling genuine joy for him. They shared stories and laughter, and for the first time, Emily felt comfortable.
I learned so much after we parted ways.
Me too.
Ethan agreed, looking thoughtful.
I realized I needed to balance my work and my relationships.
As they talked more, Emily and Ethan decided to meet regularly. They wanted to support each other and share their passions. Their friendship blossomed once again. They went to art shows, wrote together, and even collaborated on a project that combined writing and painting. One day, while sitting in the park, Emily looked at Ethan and said,
I'm grateful for the lessons we learned. They made us stronger.
Absolutely. I think we're in a better place now.
Ethan replied, smiling. As they watched the cherry blossoms sway in the breeze, Emily felt a warmth in her heart. She had learned that love can change and grow.
Let's see where this journey takes us,
she said, feeling hopeful. With each passing day, Emily and Ethan discovered a new kind of love, one built on understanding, respect, and friendship. They realized that their hearts had healed, and they were ready for whatever came next.